What is up, guys? Welcome, Crypto FUD. And let's get right into this. What's going on, Jay, Art, MC in the house? What's going on, guys? Good morning. I know we're early today, but I wanted to just get this stream going. I know we didn't have a stream yesterday, and then Thursday night we didn't, but Thursday morning we did. So kind of getting back on track. I'm sorry, guys. I've been so busy outside of YouTube and stuff like that. So, but we're getting right back into it. Larry said he's getting a haircut, then he's off to a funeral. I'm sorry to hear about that, bro. Sorry about your loss, brother. Sorry about your loss. Make sure you guys slap those, hit those likes, and let's get this going. BP, what's going on, bro? Hype man in the house. Eduardo, what's going on, brother? Larry, no problem, bro. All right, MC said the big head and shoulders pattern over Milady ready for upside. We'll check that out here. So let's just jump right in here, guys. So good morning, like I said at the beginning of the stream. Good morning. We're having a little bit earlier of a stream. I got some things going on, and I'm not going to be able to stream on our normal time, so I wanted to make sure we got this taken care of for the day, and we'll cover basically the last few days and what we weren't able to cover like for yesterday. So I did stream though on Thursday. It was Thursday morning. I'm starting to really like the morning streams. I feel like it's a little bit, I don't know, I feel more hyped when I do it in the morning. I come back from the gym, so I'm still all jacked up from the pre-workouts and stuff like that, versus at nighttime. I've been, out and about all day doing what I do, and then when I come back, it's like streaming for 2 hours. I've noticed that I've been like really like just like trying to push through it, like it's like mentally I'm drained, so. But that's my problem, right? I maybe need to up the dosage on the pre-workouts here. So, but again, guys, welcome. Good morning. Hope you guys had a great week. Happy Saturday. Let's get it. And hey, listen, we will have a stream tomorrow, but I just want to do a quick shout out to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day to everybody that is a dad. Toasting a glass of water for you guys. All right. So yesterday. This past week, what the hell has been going on? Bitcoin yesterday was having a freaking day. And I told you guys this a few days ago. Me personally, and I know we're all different. A lot of us do not want to see the markets come down. Me personally, I told you guys, I'm at this point right now where I wouldn't be upset if the markets come down briefly so I can get some good positions, obviously, right? We know it's not normally a brief situation where the markets come down and then they're right back up. A lot of times, especially what we're seeing right now, is if we're coming down, it's kind of a prolonged few weeks, could be maybe a month or two, possibly longer, where the markets are coming down and they stay down, right? But for me personally, I'm kind of on the fence on either way, right? We can go rally right now and I'd be perfectly happy, or we can come down, and I can get some beautiful positions and I'd be probably even happier, because at the end of the day, if you're long-term bullish on crypto, you really, these dips and stuff like that, if you have dry powder, you want to see them, right? It's healthy for the market as well. So for Bitcoin yesterday, we came down, we pretty much bounced exactly where I was calling it in the Discord. It was like a hair above right here at this 64.9 is what I called. 64.910 is where I have mine. Obviously, sometimes they're not going to exactly hit, but it went down to 64.940. So literally came down and bounced. And somebody was asking me in the chat, they're like, Crip, should I open up a long right when we come down to this level? And I was like, because we were like around here, and I was like, we're going down to 64.9. I'm telling you guys right now, we're going down to 64.9. And he's like, should I open up? Because he had a short. And he's like, I'm killing it right now. Should I open up a long? And I was like, bro, listen, the way the market is, this is when we're obviously coming down. I was like, the way the market is right now, I'd hate to say open up a long and we continue to go down, right? Well, now that we're looking back at it, no diddy on that one. But now that we're looking at what yesterday would happen, it would have been a beautiful long bouncing off that 64.9 right there. So it is what it is. And if you guys are interested in learning how to leverage trade, hit me up on the members. Hit that join button. Tomorrow we will have our members only stream, and we did just have a big airdrop for everybody that is a member. Well, pretty much everyone. I know I got probably 50 or 60 people that contacted me and they got their airdrop. I know there's like another 60 people out there that haven't hit me up, so make sure you guys hit me up. You guys are still eligible. As long as you're still a member, you're still eligible to get that airdrop. So all you need is your Solana wallet, and you are going to need to have, you're going to have Discord. Unfortunately, you can't, if you try to post your wallet right now in the chat, it'll basically just come blank. Like, you can't, they have it for security reasons, obviously, because, you know, back in the day, people were posting their wallets on these scam, you know, those live streams where they're like, send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll send you back 5 Bitcoin. You ever seen those streams? Well, YouTube, way for them to combat that was they basically, they won't allow you to post your wallets, unfortunately. So, which is kind of good, I guess. So, if you guys did miss the airdrop, don't worry, just hit me up and you guys can get that. Yeah, like I said, we sent out, I think, 60 already to 60 members. I had one member that's always causing an issue, right? I had to actually like mute them on the channel because this happened the last airdrop where they're like, I don't know how to do Discord and I don't know how to do this, and I'm trying to explain everything, and then now they came back to like, you didn't send me my airdrop, and I'm like, bro or girl, whoever it is, I'm like, dude, you have to join Discord. And like, they joined Discord, but then they sent me messages and send me your wallet. I don't need your whole life story. Just send me your wallet so I can send you your airdrop. You know, and then they come back onto my the channel and they're sending messages like, oh, Crypt didn't send me my airdrop, he scammed me. I'm like, bro, all right, you gotta go. I'm sorry, you gotta go. But it is what it is, guys. You know, I'm gonna be blamed for everything on here, but it's fine, right? I'll take it. So again, hit me up if you didn't get the airdrop. I got you, all right? All right, so let's just jump right into some crypto and we'll get right into the charts. Got some really interesting news, that's headlines and stuff like that, so let's just get right into it. Again, man, I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. I'm going to be laying by the pool. I've been busy because I told you guys I'm in the mix of buying a house here. And, you know, it's a little stressful. It is a little stressful buying a house. I want to make sure that I can get, you know, I want to have my studio set up and all that good stuff. So it's like, there is going to be some periods where I don't stream that day. And trust me, I'm like, when I'm not streaming, I'm like itching. I'm like, bro, it just feels like I'm missing something. But it's going to be worth it because at the end of the day, like I told you guys, I'm setting up my studio. I'm going to be live on camera. I'm going to have multiple cameras up so you guys can get those 360 views, right? And we're going to be streaming like crazy. I'm going to have some music on the channel. I'm going to revamp this whole channel, honestly, and we're going to get real professional with it. So stay tuned. Be ready. And remember, you guys are all my day ones. So when we have like 5 million people in here, I'm not going to forget any one of you guys. Right, Gina? You guys are all my day ones here. Eduardo said you can burn mine, bro. Yeah, I know. Just message me if you haven't already. Message me in the Discord because I'm tallying down. I have like 7 people right now that want to burn theirs. So I've been waiting because like I told you guys, what I'm going to do is we're going to burn live. I'm going to burn it live, show you guys how I burn the tokens. And also I did say that I'm going to match whatever we do burn. So just hit me up, Eduardo, if you haven't already. Let me know in the Discord because that's how I'm keeping track on who wants to burn what and all that good stuff. So, and like I said, I'm giving everybody some time because I still have like 50, 60, maybe even 70 members that haven't contacted me yet for their airdrops that I'm still waiting for. And don't just hit me up, hey, airdrop, bro. Nah. You guys know you got to watch the members only stream, and I gave you instructions on what you need to do to get that airdrop. So, but we've had no complications other than one person. So, I'm telling you, it's you, not me. All right, guys. So, Bitcoin, like I said yesterday, bounced at this pivotal spot. Now, it is coming up. If you notice that when we dropped down, we bounced. Look where we came up. We didn't hit it exactly, but we did pretty much hit our head. This is a quick wick, and we got rejected somewhere around this 66.4, and now we kind of been hovering around this 66.4. You know, it is the weekend, so, you know, we're going to have to see how this weekend plays out. Are we going to have a lot of volume? Let's check the volume for today, but we're not. Are we going to have a lot of volume? Volume's up 3% for today, nothing too crazy. The market cap technically is down for the whole crypto market, about 1% for right now. And you guys know, you know, we're not going to get back into it, but we already know why this is occurring for the most part, and it's because Jerome Powell came out with that very hawkish tone on the Fed meeting this past week. And I told you guys, the CPI reports are great, everything's great. We know we're gonna get a pulse, but it's all about the wordage. It's all about what Jerome Powell is saying And he came out and he basically was being very hawkish. And I say very, he could have been a lot worse, but he was just making sure to have that hawkish tone on, that we're not ready. Instead of 3 rate cuts, we're only going to see 1, right? And that's not even guaranteed. Unemployment, yeah, we did say 4%. Now we want to see it higher. Like a bunch of stuff that he was going back on, and he was basically changing the numbers around, as far as just some very important things. So the market got a bad taste in their mouth, and a lot of investors sold off, right? None of us, people that are long term for crypto, we really, it's just another day in crypto, right? But unfortunately, the markets saw some downward movement. The dollar gained strength off of all that, which is going to happen, right? You're going to see the DXY usually get that strength on that kind of wordage, and you're going to see risk on assets like Bitcoin, the crypto market, come down briefly, right? So looking at Solana yesterday, Solana was getting beat to beep. Solana was getting beat to hell down yesterday. No diddy on that one. 139 it dropped down to. I was sitting here watching this and I was like, because you remember I told you guys under 141 I wanted to start accumulating more Solana. I kind of was like, waiting to see. Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe I should have picked up some Solana, but as of right now, I'm not too upset. Couple things. We're looking at the 2 hour right now on Solana, and you can see for right now, even though looks like we found somewhat of a bottom at that 139, look where we keep coming up and hitting our head on. We're bouncing off the 20-day moving average right now. This is on the 2 hour. When that happens, it's usually a bearish sign. If we can't break that 20-day moving average. Now, we could break it at any point, but for right now, if we keep coming up and basically hitting our head, we might see us come back down towards that 141 or possibly lower right now. Because if you look at the trend line, right? If you look at a trend line that we basically have formed in the last few days, it's obviously towards the downside, right? It's obviously towards the downside. I'm going to delete this trend right here. But it's obviously towards the downside for right now. So until we can break that trend line, and really until we can break that 20-day SMA moving average that we keep just basically running parallel but hitting our head on, we're going to stay bearish for right now. I will say for the markets this week coming up, we don't really have much in front of us as far as like anything like Fed meetings, any kind of macro stuff. So as long as nothing comes out of left field, I think the markets are going to start to retrace. Are they going to start rallying like crazy? I don't necessarily anticipate that unless we see some big news come out, that something big happened with crypto. I think it's going to be more of a slow mover, chop to the side, slowly, get our gains back slowly. I got to emphasize that slowly part because, like I said, right now we're coming off of a bad week. You still have a lot of people that are probably going to sit on the sidelines. And the volume, in my opinion, is going to be relatively low, even when we get into this week coming up. So that's pretty much what I'm predicting for the crypto market, for Bitcoin, for Solana. Let's jump into other charts, and let's check out the news and stuff right now. For the bubbles for the day, you guys can see pretty much red across the board. We do have some green popping up. Uniswap is up 7%, and we're going to explain why. Ethereum is up. They're going together on this one, right? So we're going to talk about this here in a second. But Ethereum up 2.3%. Optimism, Brett, Notcoin's popping back up. Pepe 3%. Lido is up. Let's see here. Ton is up. We're going to cover something with Ton. Ton's been coming out of nowhere, guys. Ton's is a big project, but it's really been making some waves in the DeFi, right? And you guys know, I think a lot of these big layer ones are going down the same guidelines and say like the same kind of book what Solana was doing. Really, the book that Ethereum wrote, right? But Solana killed it with their DeFi, and now you're starting to see other projects like Ton that are starting to really make a wave in the DeFi market, and we're going to cover that here in a second too as well. So, but yeah, just for the day, you can see kind of a mixed breed, but majority of the projects are in the red. Looking at the weekly though, really tells you the story of what we've been dealing with this past week. And look what's in the green. Ton, Uniswap, things that we're going to cover and why they're up. Notcoin is up 7%. I understand. And then we have Wormhole down 36%. Arweave down 22%. And we can go through it all, but you guys can pretty much get the gist. Everything's down about 15 to 20% 100+% for the week. So let's jump into some news and see what the hell is going on. What is going on right now? So let's see here. Did they change my they freaking changed my stuff here. Let's look at this article. This is what I was talking about with Ton. So Telegram game Hamster Combat soars to 150 million players amid Ton token high. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Ton has been absolutely just making it waves on the DeFi with these new projects, bringing in all this volume and just having so many developers building on top of their ecosystem that I think Ton's gonna really get up there. Right now, their market cap, they're like, I think top 20 if I'm not mistaken as far as market caps. Yeah, they're number 9. They're number 9 right now. That's crazy, with almost $20 billion right there. So that might be a project to look at, and maybe we'll start putting this on the watch list as far as looking at Ton, as far as possibly a play right there. But let's see here. So the Telegram-based crypto game sensation Hamster Combat has announced that its player base has exceeded 150 million users. Let me know in the chat. Have you guys traded on Ton? Have you played this game, this Hamster Combat? Are you familiar with Ton? Let me know in the chat. Let's see here. Surpassing the population of Russia. That's crazy. The surge represents a 50% increase from just last week when the game celebrated reaching 100 million users. So last week they hit 100 million. Within a week they went up 50%. 50 million users, new users in a week on this right here. To put it in perspective, nearly 1 in 5 Telegram users have signed up for the game, which offers real crypto rewards as players strive to build a hamster virtual crypto exchange. The rewards in Hamster Combat come in the form of a token airdrop scheduled for July. Players who accumulate points within the game will be eligible for this airdrop. The game operates as a mini app within Telegram, eliminating the need for additional downloads. The announcement channel for Hamster Combat on Telegram has become the most popular channel on the app, boosting over 35 million subscribers. So Hamster Combat gains popularity across all social media channels. Hamster Combat has garnered significant interest not only on Telegram but across other platforms as well. The game's YouTube channel currently has an impressive 23 million subscribers, while its Twitter account boasts 7.7 million followers. That is absolutely crazy, guys. That is literally crazy. Let's see here. Mr. Beast calling them out. Look at this. He said, I don't think a YouTube channel has ever gained over 20 million subscribers in a month before. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Even the biggest freaking YouTuber is actually literally pointing it out. That's crazy. That is absolutely craziness. Gina said it's stressful buying a house, even if it's not you buying the house. Went to look at a house for son and got poison ivy, and he didn't even want the house. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Gina. Where the hell, where are you buying a house? Like, you don't have to tell me where you live, but I mean, like, that must have been out there in like the wood, the kind of like the wood wilderness is what I'm saying, because poison ivy, is usually out there, What stinks is I'm a city boy, so if I saw poison ivy, I wouldn't even freaking know what the hell it is, right? But you don't see me rolling around in bushes usually unless I'm scrapping. Just kidding. Or am I? Gary Gensler could cost Joe Biden the Oval Office in 2024. So let's see here. United States Security and Exchange Commission, SEC, Gary Gensler may soon very well cost current Joe Biden the White House in 2024 amid growing political tension with Republican frontrunner Donald Trump. Billionaire Mark Cuban alleged while speaking at a Coinbase State of Crypto event on Thursday. And this pretty much, remember guys, in Virginia, okay. Remember guys, we're not getting political, nothing like that. Don't think that I'm pushing towards any side. I'm just reading the news and stating the facts, right? So I don't care if it's one person doing this or the other person. I'm just going to read the news and give you guys my opinion, right? Strictly my opinion. Now, I've been telling you guys this for what now? It's been freaking 4 or 5 months since we've been getting closer to the elections. I told you guys that crypto was going to be a big thing for the election, and I said this well before all these freaking. You notice how like every day we're reading the articles, and it's something about political. There is always a political article, and it's going to be like that because we're getting closer and closer towards the election, and I think both candidates have realized that crypto is a big thing. But unfortunately for Joe Biden is that he and his administration and everybody that's under his wing, maybe it wasn't Joe Biden particularly, but people that he employs, like Gary Gensler, Dirty Gary, have been attacking crypto for the last few years now, if not longer. Elizabeth Warren, which is on Joe Biden's payroll, has been attacking crypto. And we could go down the list of a lot of these people, usually on the left, that are attacking crypto, right? Why are they doing this? Well, I told you guys this. They have ties to the banks. They don't want to see crypto. They know crypto's coming. It's already here. But what I mean by coming is, and no Diddy on that one. But what I mean by that is like the full institutionalized crypto, where I told you guys, mark my words, it's going to be years down the road, but you're going to have where you can hold your crypto in the bank, right? Kind of like how you have your Solana DeFi wallet, your Cronos DeFi wallet. You're going to be able to do that with your bank, right? And the banks want that. Trust me, they want that. But why can't they get that now? Is because you have these people that are in office right now that have been literally holding them back, telling them it's illegal, basically is what they're saying. And if you get caught holding any crypto in your actual portfolio or any of your holdings, you could be fined or possibly lose your banking license. This is literally word for word. Remember that article? I forgot. I mean, not the article. The bill that just got vetoed by Joe Biden. That veto was trying to make it easier for banks to actually be able to hold and be basically just a holder on their end as far as crypto and crypto assets, and they basically were not able to do that. So, with that being said, this is what you have this billionaire Mark Cuban pretty much sounding the alarm. I don't know if he's a lefty or what, but he's sounding the alarm, basically saying, "Listen, this is going to be a big thing, and you possibly are going to lose office because of this right here." Because I told you guys, there could be people, millions of people. We read that article. 60 million people are either holding or have traded crypto in the last few years. 60 million. That's a big chunk of the population in the States, right? So if you think about some of them, maybe 20 million of them being swing voters, meaning they're kind of on the fence of where they're going. Well, imagine if they're a big crypto trader, and you have one candidate sitting there saying that, yes, I'm going to promote crypto, I want to build crypto, I want crypto to be in America, and we're not going to attack crypto. And you have the other one, that's been attacking crypto, and now they're trying to change their stance 2 weeks before the election. You kind of see where I'm going there, right? So let's see here. So it says like Mark Cuban says Gary Gensler could literally cost Joe Biden the election because of all the young voters that own crypto. If his political career, if he has a political career in mind, he's done. Let's see here. And that's pretty much what he was saying. Biden has largely stood by Gensler in his regulation by enforcement approach to digital assets through the current U.S. president by seemingly been forced to shift his tone amid Trump's heavy pro-crypto stance. And this is what I was saying. He's trying to change his tone now. But where was he when Gensler was attacking XRP? Where was he when Gensler was holding back the ETFs for Bitcoin? Where was he when Gary Gensler's SEC posted that post on Twitter saying that the ETFs were not approved and the market crashed and over $300 million got liquidated because of their tweet? That money is gone. Those people lost all that money, and this SEC, this Dirty Gary Gensler, just said, "Oh, we got hacked," and moved on. Where were all those people? Where was Biden? They don't give a shit. It's all political, guys. It's all political, and like I said, I'm more about actions than words. Unfortunately, we haven't seen what Trump's going to do with crypto because he hasn't been able to do anything, right? Crypto has really emerged in the forefront in the last 4 or 5 years. Really, he hasn't really had a chance to bring on any, or be able to show us what he means. Hopefully he means well if he gets in office. But Biden has been in office, and we've seen what his administration's doing, what they're going to do. And I think that they're going to play this tune to where they're like, yeah, oh, actually, we are pro-crypto. And if he does get back in office, they're going to be like, yeah, middle finger, screw you, Gensler, get him, type of stuff. So just keep that in mind, guys. So most recently, Biden notably did not announce plans to veto the House Representatives' Financial and Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century, a bill that would delegate slightly regulatory authority over the digital assets to the Commodity Future Trading Commissions. So I forgot that is right. So the second that he was supposed to sign it, he already announced that he was going to veto it. He didn't. And we already know he didn't do it because it would have been a very bad look on the crypto. So, we won't get into it anymore, right? Obviously, we're here for crypto and money, but you got to keep an eye on this stuff, right? Because elections have consequences, guys. Elections have consequences, and they really do. Like I said, I don't care if you are voting for this one or voting for that one. I don't care, right? I just want to bring you the facts, and you guys make your decision, right? And you should be out there doing your own research as well. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, right, Gina? James, what's going on, family? Jasmy, what's going on, bro? Troy said 100%. And Crypto James came with the NFK emoji. Now, there's one more article, guys, I want to read because we have to, right? So, where's all my Drake? Hold on. Drake or Kendrick, guys? Drake or Kendrick? Who won that rap? Who won the rap beef? Kendrick or Drake? Let's start a poll here. Let me know. I really didn't follow it much. Half the time I'm listening to music and I didn't even know that. I was like, oh, this is his diss? I'm like, oh, okay. I'm sitting here like sticking to the streets. Like reading, going, I don't really follow all that stuff anymore. I'm just in the gym like, listening to music while I work out. So I'm like, oh, 3 weeks later, I'm like, oh, this is his diss. Oh, okay. All right. And then I start listening to the words. I'm like, oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, so Drake on the brink of $1 million Bitcoin loss as NHL and NBA bets sour. A series of unfortunate sport losses have left Drake very close to losing $1 million worth of Bitcoin bets. You guys do know this guy's worth like hundreds of millions of dollars. So this is literally like, obviously, I don't care how rich you are. You don't want to lose any money, but at the same time, it's like, it really, he could do this probably 100 times in a year and still be like, whatever, So let's see here. So it says the Oilers and Dallas Mavericks are both down 3-0 after another round of losses. Drake bet $500,000 on each team to win the National Hockey League and the National Basketball Association finals. Drake placed the bets using crypto on Crypto Casino Stake. And that's another thing too, is he's betting on stake. You better believe he has a stake in Stake, right? He is a big ambassador for that company. So I'm sure even if he loses that $1 million, he probably has like 500,000 in it, right? They probably matched him just because they're getting so much promotion. I mean, we're talking about it right now as far as with crypto. And actually, this leads me, this channel now is sponsored by, I'm just kidding. We're not there yet, right? Canadian singer Drake is on top of the cusp of losing $1 million worth of crypto after he placed two individual $500,000 bets on Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Mavericks to win their respective Stanley Cup and NBA Finals. The Oilers lost their third straight game against the Florida Panthers in the hockey championship on Thursday, let's see here. The Mavericks are down 3-0 in the basketball tournament after losing its consecutive games against the Boston Celtics. Both contests are best of 7 series. So he's basically a game each away from losing that money, is what they're pretty much saying. So Drake indicated on June 6th that he had placed the bets on crypto's casino stake using Bitcoin by posting the betting slips on Instagram, accompanied by the message, "Dallas, 'cause I'm a Texan. Oilers are self-explanatory. Picks are in, let's see here, are in our stakes." All right, whatever the hell that means. But like I said, this guy, he's betting $1 million. He could care less about that money, guys. Don't know what's going on. Tank, what's going on? Troy said he has no freaking clue what the hell is going on with Drake and Kendrick. So I guess right now we don't have too many votes in. Go ahead and vote, guys. Just put a vote in. But for right now, it says 57% are saying that Drake won the beef. I will tell you, after the fact, after I listened to the songs, they both, were good. But Kendrick has that delivery, where he's a battle rapper almost, right? Drake's more of that, like he can do subliminal kind of disses and stuff like that, but he's more just a, like a, not R&B, but like, you know what I mean, like kind of a casual rapper that can go R&B and stuff like that. He's not really that battle rap, like, like see you in the warehouse with Eminem, kind of just going back and forth, battle rap. Kendrick Lamar seems to be that type of rapper where he that's where he probably shines in some kind of a beef or a battle rap. So, but again, did not follow it much. So, all right. So what is going on with NFK, guys? Let's just bring it up. Well, what's going on is we're up 24% in the last 24 hours. Yesterday, we were up 100% in 24 hours. You guys can see, obviously, I have the charts zoomed in because I don't even want to look at the rest of the charts. It's like, it's irrelevant at this point, right? All I can say is that all of us were blessed to get in at some numbers that we thought that we were never gonna see again, right? And I'm seeing a lot of you guys posting pictures of what you guys have, and it's crazy, the wallets and the amount that you guys are accumulating. And it makes me happy because we were able to get 2 people that weren't necessarily for the project, right? They came off like they were for the project, but when their wallets were up, they ended up selling. Which, you know what? No hard feelings. Best of luck out there for anybody that sold off and moved on. But those were 2 people that were close to myself, that got in early in the project, and they basically gave their positions up to all you guys, right? They made their little bit of money, they gave their positions up, and now I'm seeing the actual community. It's spread out across the board where people are literally showing their what they hold, and I'm like, wow, I'm so happy that you guys are able to pick up these amounts for such a cheap price. And imagine when we get back up to these levels. Are you going to hold? Are you going to fold? Are we going to go through this again? Who knows? But it's all part of crypto, right? Like I said, we're all here to make money, so I'm not going to sit here and bash anybody that is making money on our project. That's what I want to see. I want to see this project really get to its potential. And, a lot of people have been messaging me, hey, Crip, I'm 100% behind NFK. and they're showing me their wallets. I'm like, damn, dude, 500 billion, 700 billion. I'm like, good God, like you guys have massive bags now, and I'm ecstatic for it. I really am. And that's why, when we get back up to those levels, I told you guys, I can't wait to hear your stories of you guys telling me, that you made this amount of money or whatever the case is, because that's what we're all here for, right? We're all here to make money. I know some people are down on their wallets, but if you were down on your wallet and you bought in on this dip, that was a 100% move right there, plus that you could have accumulated. So are you going to sit there and whine, right? You're going to sit there and whine, I'm down $100, or are you going to sit there and take advantage of the dips and just keep accumulating? And, a couple of those people that sold off big before, this is exactly what they did, was they were accumulating when we were low, and when we ran up, they sold their bag. It is what it is, but that's how they're making their money. Do the same thing. Play the system just like they are, right? Play the system just like they are. You know, we still have a lot of things going on for the project. We still have a lot of things. We actually last night with the team, and I want to tell you guys, the team that we have is solid. Everybody that's in the team in this project has over $20,000 in the project, right? So they're not gonna. Everybody, the 2 members that sold off had $0 in the project. That's why they flaked and they sold off. They saw their $5,000 gain, you know, or whatever the case is, and they sold off because they're not used to seeing that. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time they've been able to see some money like that. So they sold off. Like I said, good for them. But now the rest of the people that are here for the long haul because we've invested a massive amount of money into the project and we want to see this thing thrive, right? I just want to make sure you guys understand that. Everybody that's left in the dev team, all of us, we're the day ones, we're the original creators, and every single one of us have a lot of money and time in this project, and we're not giving up whatsoever. So last night I was, we had like a meeting, not necessarily a meeting sitting around the table, but we had a meeting where we were discussing really James and Jer. They were discussing they're taking care of the merchandise. We're about to be dropping in the next probably week or two. We're gonna get the votes out. Remember, we said this in the Discord. We're gonna put out a line of what we want to put out, and you guys are gonna be the ones to vote which logos you guys want to see on sweatshirts, hats, and shirts. And we're gonna start dropping all the merch here for cheap soon. And everything that we do get from the merch, 100% is all going into the project as far as liquidity. Right, guys? So we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing. Like I said, we have a lot of other things as far as our marketing and just advertisement. A lot of things that are all lined up that we basically in the last week we had to kind of not put a pause on, but kind of just let the charts play themselves out. Because you got to remember, time and place for everything, right? You don't want to see, a big drop and then start doing advertisement because it doesn't look good. You want to see the charts get back up naturally. And then while we have that momentum, we start placing ads everywhere, right? We start doing the marketing, all that good stuff. It's a strategic moves that we need to do perfectly for us to get ourselves back up to that $1 million mark and up to the $100 million that we want to see. So now that you guys all have great positions, we're going to need every single one of you guys to continue to do what you're doing. Spread the word, tweet it out, whatever the case is on your socials. Everything, just keep putting it out there because now you own such a big stake in the project, right? This is what I was getting to. This is a actual community driven project. Now the community owns 99% of the project, right? It's not just 5 people on the dev team that own 90% of the project. No, the community owns 90% of the project, and that's how it's going to stay. That's how it's going to be, and we're going to keep running this up till we all get money. All right, guys? So keep adding to the bags. We've jumped up. Look at our wallets. We've jumped up. We're approaching almost at 350 wallets. Remember, just last week we were at, 200 and something? We were down there. So, we've almost doubled in wallets. Our volume today, slightly down, but we've been running pretty good. We've been having like $10,000, $15,000 volume days every day. And like I said, since we bottomed out, we're up over 100+% in the last few days. So we've been just killing it. Let's keep this momentum up. Let's keep running. And let's just not look back. Right? Let's just not look back. And we can laugh when we get to certain levels at everybody that sold off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, right? No hard feelings for any of them. But what's going on in the rest of the in the Cronos? You guys can see call. Look at this. Who's been swing trading call? Look at these freaking swings here. Holy crap. This is craziness right here. Jared said, I made the show finally. Eduardo laughing out loud. Troy said, I'm going to hold. Boom, baby. NFK to the moon. I know Troy's been freaking... Troy has been absolutely picking up a massive bag here. Donald said, hey, what do you think about the Saudi Arabia kill in the petrodollar and how it will affect crypto? You know what? with the whole petro and the dollar, I don't think that it's going to be. I think that's a long term thing as far as if it's going to have any kind of ramifications on, the dollar. But as far as crypto, I don't think it's going to affect crypto whatsoever. I don't think it's going to affect crypto whatsoever. If anything, it might actually boost crypto because people that are invested in the dollar might convert over to Bitcoin or some other assets that are in crypto instead of keeping it into the dollar. But at the end of the day, you have to remember that the dollar right now is the number one currency, and it's going to be the number one currency for a while. Now, will it get dethroned eventually down the road? Probably, right? Probably, especially if we keep going the way we're going right now. We need, like I said, I'm not trying to get political, but what we've seen in the last 3, almost 4 years has been a shit show on all accounts. It really has. And just everything that we need a businessman in office. We need to get our business back in line, and we need to get that dollar just strong again. But I don't mean the DXY strong. I just mean the dollar. You see all these countries forfeiting using the dollar, and they're going over towards the is it the OPEC, I think it is, or whatever the case is, with all the other half of the world. We need to just kind of make amends with a lot of these countries that are doing this and just bring them all back, right? But I think even if it goes down the road that we're going right now, I really don't see it being a big issue on crypto. Now down the road, and we're talking like 20, 40, 50 years, the dollar, I think, will be getting seriously affected if we continue to go down this shit show road that we've been going down. So, and I'm sure it's been happening longer than 3 years, but it's been amplified in the last 3 to 4 years. As you can see, even now Saudi Arabia, which was not necessarily our ally, but as far as oil, they were a big oil partner, and we had a deal with them, that deal started in the 60s for them to use the petrodollar, and it just basically expired, and they didn't basically renegotiate for the agreement to use petrodollar. Now they're going to possibly be using something else. That's pretty much what it is. It's not like they just were like, all right, we're not using the dollar anymore. No, the contract came to an end. It was like a 50-year contract. So, but I'm sure we'll get them back on board eventually, right? Because they always need our military stuff. So, DX said where to buy. If you're looking for NFK, that's on Solana. That's on Solana. Let me get the address real quick. Let me see here. Make sure you guys slap those rockets too. No diddy. That one was a big no diddy right there. This is the address for NFK. It's on Solana, so you can trade it on Jupiter, Radium. You can even go onto our website. You can go into our website, and it'll have a link that'll let me see here. It'll have a link that you can go to buy in. There it is. It's taking a long time to load up. So if you click into the website right here, you can go right. You can basically get into the link. It goes to our link, the live charts, stuff like that. So you can also see what the game plan is for No FUD. Remember, guys, bro, we're too strong. We're too strong, right? We're gonna have these ups and downs, guys. But you should always go back to this website and just be like, holy crap. You know what I'm saying? What we have going on. So, no worries. Now let's get back over to call. So for call's been running. Like I said, it's been swinging, right? Been swinging. Formed this nice W pattern right here, and obviously it pointed towards the upside. All I can say for call right now is looking to see if it's making some kind of a pattern here. Excuse me. Let me go on to the call on VVS. I have two different charts. Let's see, is this making lower highs? No, it's not. So we'll see how this plays out. this could be just another swing, and then we kind of come back. It looks like if it does come down, it's been really finding that support in between these two support lines right here, the 55 and the 61 right there. So, I mean, I'm not convinced that call's really going to start running again until we can break above this spot where we hit our head on the last move, really, which is going to be around that 83 mark. But, I know a lot of people in the Discord and on the channel are still holding on to call. So all I can say is that, holding on, maybe it's going to pay off. Jody said, what's the plan? I lost everything in it. How did you lose everything in it? Did you sell for a loss? I mean, did you sell for a loss? Or are you just down on your portfolio right now? Overcome, what's going on? Troy said maybe they can use NFK. Bro, that'd be dope, right? Start using the NFK as a currency. Jody, I'm waiting for your response. Did you sell at a loss or are you down? Because if you're down, I mean, like I said, I mean, you're not answering my question. Did you sell at a loss or are you still holding on? You're down. Okay. So then, bro or girl, I don't know, just hang tight. In the last 2 days, we've gone up over 100%, right? We've gone up over 100%. We're moving, I can't control people that are, the people that were in, when we first started, they sold off, but that's what I'm saying right now. If you're accumulating and buying in at the low, I mean, normally, historically speaking, when we were at these levels right here, we've ran up every time. So just hang tight. You don't lose unless you sell, right? So just hang tight, have patience. That's all I can say. And have trust, We can go through every project. Imagine just looking at the project that we have right now. Imagine people that bought in at the top right here, right? They're at a loss right now. And I'm sure they're probably on the Discord crying to the devs, this is a scam, and this is because they're down, and it's like, bro, you bought in at a top. Now you're going to have to kind of wait until we run back up, so. Jody, I'm not recommending anything. What I'm saying is that right now you're getting opportunity to accumulate if that's something you want to do, to accumulate at cheap prices, right? Don't try to pin me into saying, so are you trying to tell me to buy? I'm not. I didn't tell you to buy at the beginning, right? No one's telling you to do anything with your finances. All I'm saying is that right now we're at such a cheap price that you can easily accumulate and bring your average down. But you know what? You can go through right now that with the week that we've dealt with crypto, right? This isn't just an NFK thing. With the whole freaking markets, we've been down like crazy, right? If you look at a lot of these charts, if you look at, like I said, we'll pull up like Milady right now. The weekly, look, we're down 10% for the weekly, right? I mean, we've had a rough week. We've had a rough week in all of crypto, but it's crypto. What do I always tell you guys from the get? Have patience, eat the dips up. It'll pay off in the long run. That's the only thing I can say, as far as that. That's what my strategy always is for the most part, and then also taking profits. When I'm up, I take profits. I always tell you guys this. When I'm up, I'll take the profits. You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of reposition myself because at the end of the day, like I keep telling you guys, we're here to make money. We're here to make money, and I don't have time to sit here and run things up and then run things down, and then you're holding, right? And then you're over here like Jody, telling everybody that you lost all your money when you didn't lose your money. You're down. You got to wait now, But you'll be all right, bro. Exactly, Chemo. Not financial advice. Do your own research. You saw how they tried to pin me into that one. He's probably sitting with his lawyer like, all right, watch this. So you're telling me to buy in right now, right? Is that what you're saying? Hold on, hit the record button. Are you saying to buy in right now? Got him. Not over here, Kimosabi. I'm not saying any of that. And I'd say that for any project. I'd say that for Milady. I'd say that for Bitcoin. Like, you know what I'm just right. We're all here to talk crypto. I by no means am I telling you to do anything with your finances. Chemo said, wait, you said to buy the dip? There we go. Chemo got his lawyer set up. He's like, all right, sir, yeah, we got a case here. Hold on. So you're telling me to buy the dip? Yes, Chemo, I'm saying buy the dip at the store. Go get that French onion dip with some good chips, or the queso dip. I prefer queso. You know? There we go. Chemo said goes to the store and buys chips and salsa. There we go. Jody, I'm not making fun of anything, bro. Trust me, I'm not, dude. Listen, just have patience. And like I said, if you're able to, bro, take advantage of the dips. Overcome, been a member for 3 months. Overcome, did you hit me up for the airdrop? I can check the messages, but if you haven't already, make sure you hit me up for the airdrop that we just dropped. What was it, yesterday? I think it was. I still am waiting for a few members to contact me for the airdrop. Yeah, so call doing good, up 21% for right now. We'll see how that plays out. Like I said, I'm not going to be necessarily bullish on call just yet. Like long term, Overcome and message me in the Discord, brother. Watch the you got to watch the members only stream because I give you instructions on what to do. Watch the members only stream and then hit me up in the Discord. All right. So I'm not necessarily bullish on like short term bullish. I'm long term bullish on call. Short term, not necessarily yet until we break this 83. We break this 83, then I'm going to be telling you guys, all right, we're running, where it looks like we're going to be running back up, right? So for right now, we're still in this consolidation kind of swing mode that we're in right now. I think for right now, a big project like Call is kind of just setting up. I told you guys, we have DeFi season coming. Telling you, I can only give you the facts, right? What you do with it is what you do with it. But we have DeFi season that's going to eventually come across us, right? And when it does, you're going to see just a massive influx of money coming into DeFi. Even projects like in Cronos, yes, Cronos is going to have days where right now they're at 10 million. They're going to have days where they're at 100, 200, 300 million dollars in volume for the day. Where do you think all this money is going to be going to? It's going to be going to a lot of these top projects, and these projects are going to be running like absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, but looking at Cronos for today compared to like yesterday, the day before, we actually, we're looking better. I told you guys, Cronos, the actual native coin, was down a lot, in the last week as the whole market was. Same thing with Solana. Solana has been beat down. NFK was also taking the brunt of that too because our market cap, our liquidity is all in Solana. So when Solana is going down, even if people are buying in, our liquidity is going down because Solana is moving down, right? Does that make sense? And the same thing for Cronos. All these projects are all based off of Crow. So when Crow's having a bad week, bad month, or whatever the case is, or it's down for the day like 10, 20%, like we see sometimes, you're going to see a lot of these projects get hit along with it. And that's what we've seen in the last few days where I was showing you guys it was nothing but a sea of red for a lot of these DeFi projects. Now, they're not really going crazy pumping, but you can see a lot of them have flipped back over to the green and trying to retrace some of the losses that they've made, right? So, and really the only big player that I do see that's making moves for right now is Call. So, it's pretty much the only one. Yeah, so Overcome, hit me up, bro, in the Discord, and I got you. So I'm gonna end the poll. It looks like most of everybody's saying that Drake won. I don't know. Perry, what's going on? What is going on? Welcome, man. Make sure you guys hit that like, and make sure if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Tomorrow we're gonna have our members only stream. For tomorrow, we're going to go over, a lot of people have been hitting me up about leverage trading. We've covered leverage trading multiple times on the members only stream, but I guess we're going to kind of just not re-go over it, but just go over more things that I do use for leverage trading because it seems like that's the hot commodity that a lot of people want to just kind of learn the ins and outs. And like I always tell you guys, leverage trading is dangerous. It is dangerous, but it's fun, right? As long as you're, it's like going to the casino, right? As long as you're going in there and you're just betting a little bit of money, and you have logic behind your trade, you might actually enjoy yourself, right? I the other day when we had the CPI report come out, I literally opened up a long on Solana and made what it was like 135% in 3 minutes. I was up and freaking closed it. If I would have kept it open for another 5 minutes, it probably would have been like 200 or 300%. But I closed it out, and people were sending me messages that day, the next few days, as far as long and in shorting. My members were hitting me up, telling me, showing me pictures, 200, 300% moves. I'm like, damn, dude, you guys are absolutely killing it. And that's what it's all about. That $5 investment to be a member, you guys are getting airdrops. You're getting, your name's obviously in the green. You get exclusive emojis, which who cares about all that stuff, right? But you get that exclusive content, right? You get that exclusive content so you can be a better trader. And that's what my mission is as far as being a member on this stream. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys hit up and hit that join button. Let's go through some projects real quick and just see how things are going and if they're recovering. So PEPE broke below the trend line. Obviously, this past week has been kind of brutal for a lot of projects. PEPE was coming off of an all-time high. You can see it basically broke down below the 236, below the 382, but kind of getting that support around that 382 and trying to get back up above this trend line right here. So PEPE, like I tell you guys, PEPE is like the one project that I just don't worry about. You just kind of let it be, and it's going to just stay there and continue to move towards the upside, right? Jasmy got beat down, kind of the same scenario, but looking a little bit better than PEPE in my opinion, because you can see for Jasmy coming off of all-time highs, it's actually didn't even come down to the 382. You see PEPE came down to the 382. Jasmy didn't even get near the 382. Kind of found support in between, somewhere around this 3.1 cents, and you can see it's starting to come back and retest the 236 right here. So once this thing breaks above the 236, and you guys know that 3.5 cent is the big pivotal spot that you want to see that support, Jasmy's going to start flying again, and I wouldn't be surprised if the markets, when the markets, not if, but when the markets start picking back up, we're going to see Jasmy getting back up towards these new highs. So Jasmy is another project that I'm just like, I don't really worry about, because at the end of the day, it's going to do good. It's going to do good. Myro. Let's see here. Myro's not doing terrible. Sitting right now at what, 18.5 cents, coming off of a nice little move that it had at around 31 cents right here. Nice move. You can see it did break below some support level right here at the 19.9, pretty much the 20 cents, and bounced right at the 618. So looking decent. 618, a little bit more of a beatdown, but this isn't coming off of an all-time high. You had Jasmy, you had PEPE coming off all-time highs. This project didn't come off all-time highs. It basically was already, trying to get up there. What's in between the 382 and the 236 before this last downward move that we had in the market. So with that being said, it came down a little bit more towards the 618, but did find that support at the 618 for right now. So for Myro, doesn't look bad. I'm actually praying that Myro can drop down to like 15 cents or below, because I would like to start accumulating Myro. This is a small cap project that's on Solana, but that is traded on a lot of major exchanges now, that I do think is going to reach $1 eventually down the road. So we'll have to see how that goes. A couple other projects that really got beat to shit. Forget my language, but it's basically needed. Fetch AI dropped below its 200-day moving average here, guys. All right.
Are you on?
Yeah, but come on. You guys can come on. Hold on here. All right. Sorry, I got somebody measuring the windows. All right, so for Fetch AI, came down below the 200-day moving average, but still finding support somewhere around the 618. So not looking terrible, but one of these projects, Fetch AI and ICP, that really, just took a big hit. You guys can see ICP Same thing, broke below the 618, but finding support somewhere around that support level at around $9.18. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's finding some support. It's not like it's breaking down, you know, towards some of these lower levels. But at the same time, for whatever reason, Fetch and ICP broke below their 200-day moving average. And the 200-day moving average, you guys know if it breaks below, to me, it's going to be bearish, in my opinion. So, Overcome says, premium subscribe to 3 months channel. Let's see here. Premium subscribe to 3 months channels. Was that Smitty Fantasy Football, Crypto Fud, and the Jasmy Crypto Future Dude? Nice. Oh, yeah. Well, I appreciate it, bro. And like I said, make sure you hit me up in the Discord so you can get that airdrop. Definitely got you. Art said, bro, can you check solely on Solana meme coin? Yeah, we'll check it out. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I got people working in the house. All right, so let's see here. So Loons, I hope I pronounced your name, said Looney. You affiliated with that project, bro? You got me pumping your project? Because you know it's going to cost you. Just kidding. So, I mean, looking at the liquidity, looks good. You know, doesn't look terrible. Looks like you guys are taking a hit right now. You're down 40%. Market cap under $1 million, so not too bad. Is this a newer project? 7 days. How I could have easily spotted that out was because you guys know that newbie gain, right? This is a newbie gain chart right here where any project drops, it'll run really well, and then you're going to have people that just don't give a crap about the project. They're just here to get that money, quick, fast money, right? It's going to run up, then they're going to start selling. Everybody's going to start selling, taking their profits, and then it's going to basically move down. Where is it going to find support? Well, for this project particularly, for now, you can see it's found some support somewhere around that 72 mark. That 72 mark is where it's found some support for now, right? It could have a little bit more blood in the streets, given that it's still a relatively new project. But I mean, it doesn't look terrible. For me personally, I would probably, if I was buying in on this project or interested in getting in on the project, I would probably wait a little bit to see if we're going to at least come back and retest this level right here at the 72, or if we're going to break below the 72 level. You know, this is right here a pivotal spot where it's pretty much at right now, is if this project's going to survive, right? You've gone through the week, you saw the newbie gains, you're seeing the drop from everybody that bought in for the quick gains and they sold off. Now you're probably going to find where you're going to go sideways and see if this project's going to survive and start going on a natural run as of now, right? So, but I mean, as far as the numbers check out. You know, the numbers check out as far as how it looks. Doesn't look terrible. So, good luck with that, bro. Oh, Art said, bro, can you check out solely on Solana? Yeah, I'll check it out. And you see how they both, shout out to both of them. Not only did they asked to look at the project, but they gave me the ecosystem so I can quickly look it up. A lot of people will come up here and be like, hey, can you look up Tom? And I'm like, Tom on what, bro? You look it up on Dex, there's 17,000 Toms. You got to give me an ecosystem. You know, let me know give me a little bit of some pointers on where I can find the damn project. So let's see here. Is this a new project as well? 4 days, even newer. So this doesn't look, you know, the last project was that typical Solana chart, right? This project looks, you know, you can see it has that newbie gains, right? But you don't see that massive drop immediately, right? You see the newbie gains and you're seeing it's trying to hold, but now since the last day or two, it has been breaking towards the downside with the trend pointing towards the down right here. So, you know, I would have to say, I would wait to see what's going on with this project. If you bought in already, I would imagine that you're mostly down because unless you bought in right when it dropped, you'd be up. But if you bought in anywhere back behind over here, you're probably down on the project. And you can see that it is finding support for right now at the 618. If this can bounce at the 618 and break above the trend, you might see some movement towards the upside. It's going to have an uphill battle, obviously. Really, the next spot that I see some solid support, resistance, is going to be the 0.5, where it had support previously. That's going to be a big spot for resistance, right? And then this 236 is going to be a freaking nightmare to break, just because you can see, look at this. It has literally bounced like 17,000 times off the 236 and has not been able to break above. So, but doesn't look bad. I mean, the market cap looks great. The liquidity looks fantastic. So everything looks good. Like I said, I think what you're seeing is just a lot of people that maybe bought in back over here, or maybe even over here, are starting to take their profits or selling for a loss to move on, right? Because people have ADD. And, it's just DeFi, right? People are like, they jump in, even if they're down and they're just bored, they're like, screw it, I'll take the $300 loss. And they're like, I'll make it back. Then they go jump in another project and do it all over again and take a loss. And then they're like, crypto's a scam, right? Like, because they're just making a bunch of bad moves. So, but project doesn't look bad. Hopefully it can hold this 618 and it can bounce above that trend line. So good luck with that, bro. And remind me down, maybe tomorrow we can check out both those projects if you guys are here, and we can kind of see what's going on with that. No one popped up and asked me about Corgi with the knife. What's going on? Adam not paying you guys anymore? I see. Just kidding. Nothing too crazy. Kind of just sitting around where it's been, right? Nothing too crazy. The volume is absolutely very low. We need, if they want to get this project revamped, they're going to need to do some stuff on here to get this. You need to get it to top trending, is what it is. You got to get this to top trending, because it's like that Corgi AI is like somewhere way down here, and no one's even coming across it right now. Wheelchair Mafia said Ethereum. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me, bro. Thank you so much for reminding me. I had that article about to come up. Excuse me. Where is that article? I had it ready. Let's see here. Gary Gensler. Dirty Gary. Here we are. Thank you so much, Wheelchair, for reminding me about that. Adam's over there laughing. Bro. I'm catching on to what you're doing, bro. I'm just kidding. So Wheelchair, I'm going to read this article, but thank you for reminding me. He said Ethereum ETFs gets approval on the 2nd. Ondo on let's see here. Ondo on is on the blockchain. It is going to moon. Hell yeah. Ondo's been doing great since it dropped. It really has. Where's Craig at? Craig hasn't been in here in a little while. Where you at, Craig? All right. So Ethereum in May 2024 will ETFs. When did this drop? Oh, this dropped on the 10th. Nah, this is old. I had an article that said, hold on. They're really going to make me search for it. There we go. Here we go. So Ethereum price prediction, as Bloomberg analyst expects S1 approval by July the 2nd. Will Ethereum rally? I got it right here, brother. So Ethereum is currently hovering slightly below its pivot point of 3,540, trading at around 3,536. Bloomberg's ETF analyst Eric has raised eyebrows by predicting that the spot Ethereum ETFs could begin trading as early as July the 2nd. This unexpected acceleration comes after reports that the SEC staff has given S1 responses to the ETF issuers. Let's see here with, I can't pronounce this person's name, describing the comments as pretty light and nothing major. Let's see here. This person believes that the SEC could finalize approvals before the Independence Day holiday weekend significantly sooner than September timeline previously indicated by the SEC chair Gary Gensler. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't remember, but I have to pat myself on the back because didn't I tell you that I had somebody, I can't say higher up, I can't really say much, but I'm going to tell you that little birdie told me, this was a few days ago, and I announced this on the channel, that the ETFs for Ethereum were going to be getting dropped in the next few weeks, most likely at the beginning of July. Does anybody remember me saying this like 2 days ago? Because I can soundbite it, and we can go back and go find it and watch it, right? But called this out. Didn't know for a fact because obviously I don't care if I'm getting it from Joe Biden himself. It's all hearsay, she-say until it actually is, it's written in stone, right? But I remember mentioning this because a lot of higher ups have been kind of hinting at they already know that this is going to be getting approved at the beginning of July. Now, why is it such a rush for Ethereum's ETF? Could it be political? Possibly. Why is Gary Gensler changing his tune? Could it be political? You better believe it is. You better believe it is. Biden and all of them probably told Gary, they're like, bro, you got to cool it on all the freaking hawkish of crypto. Gary's like, but I hate crypto. And they're like, bro, listen, we understand. We hate it too, right? But you got to chill. I'm trying to stay in. That's my bedroom right there. I'm trying to keep that. All right, Gary, you got to chill. Give me a few months. Let me win this again. And then you can start attacking crypto again. All right. And we'll go even harder next time. But chill. Any ETFs that come across your desk, you need to approve them. All right. You guys like that? I'm sure it was probably something similar to that. So let's see here. So the prospect of these ETFs launching has sparked optimism among investors, with some predicting a significant rally in Ethereum's price. Some analysts even foresee Ethereum reaching new all-time highs of 5,000 to 10,000 this summer. Now, this goes back to what I was telling you guys. Remember what I said? As soon as Ethereum finds that support, breaks above 4,100, and we really find that support, which you can see Ethereum is starting to try to rally up again with this good news, sitting at around, basically 35.88. I told you guys this. I said as soon as Ethereum breaks above this 4,000, but really this 41 support level right here, it's really resistance for right now. But if it can find it as support, altcoins are going to start going crazy. Particularly, I think the first wave is going to be Ethereum-based projects. Milady is on Ethereum, right? Milady is on Arbitrum, which is a layer 2 on Ethereum. So I think pretty much all the lineup on Ethereum is going to really start going crazy. And then you're going to start seeing a lot of money coming into just basically the altcoin sector as a whole. So, but this is going to happen, like I've been telling you guys, when we break that 4, but really the 41 and stay above and hold that as some support. And with all this bullish news as far as Ethereum and it getting approved, basically, like I would say, it's probably like a 90-95% chance that Ethereum ETFs is going to be live trading by the beginning of July, right? That's going to be bringing in a lot of money for Ethereum. Now, are we going to see the same thing that we saw for Bitcoin? Is it when Bitcoin dropped? Are we going to see, a nice run up, kind of a buy the rumors, sell the news kind of thing? Possibly. Are we going to see some of the big hedge funds having to sell some of their Ethereum to basically build up liquidity for their ETFs? Possibly. Are they going to sell some of their Bitcoin to build liquidity for their ETFs for Ethereum? Possibly, right? These are all things that I think a lot of people aren't talking about that we could see, right? Now, right now, for our Bitcoin dominance, we're sitting at around 53.9, almost 54% for Bitcoin. Ethereum's dominance is starting to rise again at right under 18%. Where do I see the dominances as far as when this ETF drops? We're probably going to see Bitcoin's coming down. We're going to see Ethereum's going up, right? Makes sense. How high, how low? Well, Bitcoin probably could be breaking down towards the 52s, and we could see Ethereum breaking up towards the 19s. It's most likely what I'm thinking, meaning a lot of people are going to be moving their assets from Bitcoin over to Ethereum, right? They're looking at it as Ethereum's market cap is a lot less than Bitcoin's. This could be a 2 or 3x play right here. That's what you're going to see, most likely. And I think this is going to be the kickstart of altcoin season starting. Mark my words, guys. And you guys know I've been screaming altcoin season. I've been really screaming it September, October. Who knows, right? Who knows what we're going to see as far as when the timeline is, but just know that it's coming. And then what's going to happen right after altcoin season? DeFi season, guys. I'm telling you, it's happened. It happens all the time. Every 4 years, we kind of go through this, and I think it's going to be intensified as we saw in 2021. We're going to see something like that in 2024, maybe going into 2025. So what do I always tell you guys? Set yourselves up for these plays. Set yourself up for these plays now. You know, get your positions in. Have patience. Let the market do its thing. If you're down right now on anything, if it's NFK, if it's Milady, whatever the case is, if you're down on any of these projects, it's all right. We haven't even seen the brunt of where we're headed, guys. So hold strong. Keep stacking up with whatever projects that you guys are bullish. Have that patience, and it's going to pay off for you guys. All right. I'm just speaking from experience. This is what I do. This is what I've done. So, but thank you again, Wilcher, for bringing that up. Let's see here. So he said, with ETF's approval, a RWA coin like Ondo is going to explode. Just let's see here. Just buy 100 coins for a moon bag. There you go. And let's bring up Ondo's chart real quick, because I know Ondo has been doing phenomenally really well. And you can see we haven't pulled up the chart in a few, probably like a week or two, but look, it broke above the fib retracement that I had, and it's still hanging on. It's literally trying to hang on that trend line that we've had. But the one thing that I want you guys to focus on is two things. I said the one thing is the two things. But the few things that I want you to focus on is obviously Ondo made an all-time high recently at around $1.48 right there, right? But look where it came and literally bounced as support at the 236 at the 114, right? It's coming back up, retesting and getting back up on that trend line. I wouldn't be surprised with this ETF approval, with everything that's going to be kicking in, that you're going to see projects like Ondo and a lot of other Ethereum-based projects are going to start basically rallying. And I'm sure we're going to be talking about Ondo making new highs here in the next few weeks. So, Gene said, do you think Call can delete 3 zeros in the next bull run? 3 zeros, bro? That's a freaking move right there, dude. That's a move. $55 million market cap, 3 zeros. I'd probably put it at like in the billions. Do I think that can happen? Possibly. You know, I honestly wouldn't set my goals that high. I think Call can easily get up to about $500 million is what I'm going to say conservatively. That's a 10x from where it's at right now. So, Troy said, I'm going to be looking good sporting koala t-shirt. NFK to the moon. Hell yeah, Troy. And like I said, you guys get ready, because we're going to be dropping in the Discord. We're going to be dropping. We need everybody that's in the Discord. Every like 300 of you guys. We're going to need you guys to vote. We want to get your opinions on what logo and I don't know if they're going to do the design or whatever the case is, but whatever we put out there, we want to get the vote as far as what you guys want to see as for the merchandise. And like I said, this is going to be a big thing, because this is going to generate a lot of money that we're going to be literally putting right back into the project, right? You guys already know we're going to be moving fast. So we all need merch, and I'm making sure we might, like the team, we might get what we're going to do is we're going to print out a few like shirts and stuff like that, so we can get, because we need to get the quality. We need to make sure that the printing's good, all that stuff. That's the only reason why I'm going to be having a koala shirt before you guys. But you better believe, as soon as it touches my hands and we like it and the whole team approves, it's going to be out there. We're dropping it for everybody. So Troy said, you're going to need big boy sizes. We got you, bro. We got you. We got you, man. Art said he needs some NFK merch. Owen said, can you check Kadena? Yeah, let's check it out. I could have sworn I had a different chart up, though. Kadena dropped this bad? I could have sworn I had a freaking chart up. Is this Kadena? I'm a little confused here now. Yeah, that's it. For some reason, the charts just look different, and I had a chart. Already with the fib retracement, and for whatever reason, it's it's not there. It's not there. Overcome said, yo, can you please make an NFK tank? Oh, yeah, you already... Bro, sun's out, guns out, bro. I'm going to be down here in Florida with these freaking massive biceps. But I'm going to be down here rocking them. Just full koala'd out. Art said he needs a blanket. Well, hey, then we might as well... freaking do like a teddy bear, freaking koala teddy bear, too. So you can have the blanket. We'll do the pillow. You can have the damn actual koala. You'll be all set up for whenever you go to sleep, bro. So real quick for he said he's game. Nice. So for Kadena, bro, I will say, this project, you guys already know how I feel about it. I'm very bullish on this project. It looks like it's been beat to hell in the last like year. It has gone on a nice run. But you can see in the last, last 3 months, it's been on a downward trend. So, I mean, I'm very bullish on the project. I really am. I like the fact that you can, you can mine just like Bitcoin for Kadena. I think that they have a solid ecosystem as far as all that stuff. So, hopefully down the road, this project can really pick up when we get into the bull run for here. I mean, the market cap is relatively low, under $200 million. So, I mean, it has very big potential as far as, doing something. Maybe it needs to drop back down to this support level at around 42 cents before it can go on another run. Because you can see, obviously, last time it did touch that, it ran up to about $2. So, Troy said, damn, good idea on the blanket. Overcome said, dude, I'm working in Odessa right now. I'm installing cabinets in a garage. I'll buy 10 tanks. Overcome, that's where I live, bro. I live in Odessa. That's exactly where I live, bro. You out here with the rich folks, huh? That's exactly where I live, bro. My daughter goes to school. It's a good community out here. It's suburbs of Tampa. Art said proof of work coin. Yeah, Kadena. I believe it is proof of work, if I'm not mistaken. The miners validate transactions and stuff like that. So, what's Bitcoin doing right now? Look where Bitcoin ran up and hit its head. Right at our resistance line right here at 66.4. And this is another thing too, guys. We don't just do leverage trading. I also teach how to find these support and resistance levels right here. This is not a coincidence that Bitcoin's come up and really has hit its head on this level. If you are a member, or if you know how to do this, then you already expect a lot of these movements. It's not just Bitcoin's just going to do something like it. Usually we respect a lot of these lines. And on the member course, you can see I have lines everywhere, right? On the way up, on the way down, right? Because I'm able to find these lines, and I teach this all in the members course. So make sure you guys hit that join. Make sure you guys hit that join. Well, listen, guys, it's a beautiful Saturday. Overcome can vouch. Down here in Florida, it is hot. Sun's out. We're supposed to get some rain later. I have a pool date with my daughter. We're gonna be out hanging out by the pool, living it up. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Enjoy your day. Take your time. Take some time off the charts. NFK, we're going to kill it, guys. Don't worry, like I said, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to tell you guys and be like, see, when we're up like crazy again, I'm going to be like, see, look back, and everybody's going to be like, I should have bought all this down at that dip. Well, now you're getting those opportunities, so don't be mad at me if you miss out on a big play. So, but other than that, guys, I thank you so much for everything. Make sure on your way out, you guys slap that like. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe. Cowie said, sun's out, guns out. You already know, bro. And in Florida, we take that to a whole nother level because we're, this is, you know what I'm saying? You can carry. You better believe it's like the Wild Wild West over here. I got 2 on the hip at all times, 1 across the chest. I'm not lying, I really do. But other than that, guys, I thank you so much for everything. I really do. I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic day. Tomorrow, we will have our members-only stream. We're going to be covering some leverage trading, and we'll probably cover some resistance and support levels and stuff like that, because my mission is to make you guys a better trader. But other than that, if you need anything, let me know in the Discord. If you need a link to the Discord, hit me up on just put a comment on one of the videos, and I can open up the gates very briefly to get you into the Discord, because we've been basically having to filter the Discord because we had people that were, just how Discord and Telegram is. You get these people that are like trying to, they're not part of the community, and they're trying to like freaking just spam shit and all kinds of stuff. So we've closed the gates, but we'll crack them open and let people in, and then shut them again if we need to. All right. So you guys hit me up. Art said, bang, bang. You already know, bro. Gun range. I'm probably going to be hitting the gun range up in the next few weeks. You got to make sure that you're good with everything. You can't just have them and be a terrible shot, right? You got to make sure you hit the gun range up, very often. So, but again, have a great Saturday, guys. I really did enjoy myself today. I'm happy you guys were all here. Thank you. If you need anything from me, let me know. If you haven't got the airdrop, watch the members only stream and let me know whenever you're ready with the instructions that I provided. But other than that, guys, again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the Discord, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys? All right.